Hi again, my friends. Jazz coming here to you from beautiful Queenstown on a sunny afternoon. I just wanted to take you through a really nice, chill, deep stretch. Okay, so we're not going to move quickly here. I don't even think we're going to do a downward facing dog. This is a really nice practice that you can take at the end of a busy day to wind down. It can also be done as a class first thing in the morning to feel really limber and ready for the day. We're going to try and hit all of the major joints in the body and just feel really good. Okay, so how we're going to begin is you're going to bring the soles of your feet together to touch and let the knees go really nice and wide. You can wiggle your bum back, and it doesn't really matter about trying to get your heels super close to your pelvis. You can have quite a bit of space here. Okay, from here, grab a hold of the front of your shins. You're going to sit up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, you're going to sort of pull your chest forward. Okay, any amount. Then we're going to start to draw circles of the torso over the hips. So I find it helpful to actually open the elbows up. From here, you're going to lean over to your left and then circle back in your pelvis. Lean over to your right and then forward and through. So it might feel nice to just close your eyes as you continue to circle through. If there's a different position of your arms that would feel good, you can go there. Let the head and the neck be involved as much as they want to. And just do this twice more. And then bring yourself all the way up. Take a nice big inhale breath, send the chest forward, hold the knees. Exhale, round the spine, tuck your tailbone forward, drop the chin. Twice more, breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. And sit up nice and tall, and we're going to take 5 of those circles, this time moving in the opposite direction. So start to lean over to your right, forward, to your left, and back. So take 4 more, and again, set the hands up however you like. These can be really big circles, they can be really small circles. One more. And then slide the hands up to the knees, take a nice big breath in, send the chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, round the spine, drop your chin. 2 more. Last one. And then inhale, come up really nice and tall, reach up with your arms. We're going to move into a twist to our right. So as you exhale, catch your right knee with your left hand, send your right fingers back behind you, and move the chest in the direction of the right side. Pause here for an in-breath. And out. Now keep a hold of this right knee. Breathe in, stretch your right arm up to the sky, face forward. And then as you breathe out, little side bend. So reach up and over to your left. Keep pressing your right knee into your hand and feel yourself stretching in 2 directions. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Good. Now cross that right arm over the body, catch your left knee. And let's untwist, open to your left. Tent your left fingers behind you, sit up tall. Breath in, breath out, deepen your twist. Again, inhale and exhale. Keep a hold of this left knee. Now breathe in, stretch the left arm up to the sky, face forward. Let's move into that side bend, go up and over. Think about trying to wrap your left ribs forward. Stretch up and over through those left fingers. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. One more. Breath in. And breath out. And cross that arm over top. Hold both knees with the hands crossed. And now round back through your shoulder blades. Drop your chin and press your knees forward into your hands. You should be feeling a nice stretch across your upper back. 3 big breaths. And now inhale, come all the way up. Uncross your arms, catch those knees and give them a hug in towards the chest. You can wrap your forearms around your shins and then just let your head drop. Maybe rest your forehead to your knees. 3 breaths. Okay, inhale, lift up. Let's cross the shins and come to our hands and our knees to our tabletop. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Okay, and we'll come back to those circles. So untuck your toes and just start to circle your shoulders over the wrist joint. Okay, just until you start to feel a little bit of a stretch through the front of the wrist, the front of the forearms. And do that one more time in that direction. And then do 3 in the opposite direction. Again, you can always close your eyes if that feels a bit more comfortable. One more round. Good, and then bring yourself center. As you inhale, I want you to stretch your right arm up towards the sky. So feel the chest twist to the right. And now as you exhale, you're going to reach as far underneath you through your left arm and your left leg. Stretch it towards the left wall. And then do that twice more. Unravel, reach up. Big breath in. Big breath out, reach under and through. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now land that right hand back down. And as you breathe in, you're going to lengthen the spine forward. As you breathe out, pull the right thigh up into your chest. Now try to keep the rest of the spine quite still, okay? So freeze the spine in space, zip in through your core, and then start to take your right thigh up and back behind you. Keep squeezing the heel to the glute, and then circle the right knee out to the right, like you're trying to tap your tricep with your knee. Back underneath you it goes, and just do that twice more. Send it back, wide, and under. One more time. Back, wide, and under. Now stretch straight back through that right leg. And then swing the right leg all the way out to the right. Land the heel so it's aligned with your inner left knee. And point your right toes forward. Okay, so we're in a staggered half gate pose here. Walk the hands a bit further ahead of your shoulders. And then as you exhale, as it feels comfortable, start to round your spine and sit your bum back towards your left heel. Maybe drop your chin. Let's flow like that twice more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more. Now inhale, bring your chest forward. Keep the legs as they are. And now let's come back again to that movement of the right arm up towards the sky. Now this time as we reach underneath us, we're going to land our right shoulder down. So stretch underneath that left arm. I find it really helpful to slide the left arm further forward and then reach underneath you to the left to see if perhaps you can land your right shoulder or maybe your right ear to the earth. Peek up and under your left bicep and take 3 big breaths. And slide that left hand back towards you. Unravel, land your right hand back down. Okay, take an inhale breath here. As you exhale, pick up that right leg, sweep it back behind you. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, bring the right knee towards the upper right elbow and then land your right foot outside your right pinky finger. Okay, I like to open the right toes out to the right slightly. Come up onto the tips of your fingers if that feels comfortable. You're going to take a nice inhale breath, send the chest forward. As you exhale, send your hips back a few inches and try to send about your tailbone up towards the sky. And just do that twice more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Really press the blade of your outer right foot down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now rebend that front knee, connect your left hand down. One more time, reach your right arm up to the sky. Feel that open twist. Now reach back with your right fingers and see how this feels on your back left knee. You can always put extra padding underneath your left kneecap. You're going to lift your left toes up and perhaps catch the top of your left foot. If that's too much for you, don't worry about it. Keep the foot down. Hold your right hip instead and keep opening the chest up to the sky. 3 breaths here. One more. Okay, release those left toes. Land the right hand back down. We're now going to heel toe the right foot to the center of the mat. Walk your hands back and even scoot your front toes further forward. We're going to get into this right hamstring, okay? So guide your hips back slightly, curl your right toes up, and really dig your right heel down into the earth. You're going to take an inhale breath here. And as you exhale, crawl your hands up and over to the right, up and over to the right. So you're on the outside edge of that right foot. Careful the toes don't open out to the right. Keep the toes facing straight up. Crawl your hands as far as you like. Bow the weight of the head. Keep gathering the right thigh bone back. And take 2 more big breaths. One more breath for good luck. Okay, walk your hands back center. Rebend that front knee. Slide your right thigh back to your left thigh. Child's pose. Point the toes. Extend the arms forward. Let the elbows fully relax. Let the fingers soften. And let the forehead rest. 3 breaths. And press down into the hands, come forward to your tabletop. So now that whole same flow mirrored on your left side. So keep the right hand anchored where it is. As you breathe in, reach your left arm up, open your chest to the left. And then exhale, wrap it as far underneath you to the right as you can. A little bend to the right elbow. You got 2 more like that. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, under and through. 1 more. Now land that left hand, take an inhale. Exhale, pick up your left thigh, gather it into the chest. Now freeze the rest of the spine here. Just moving from that left hip, start to send the left thigh bone up and back. Circle it out to the left, in and back. Do that twice more. Keep zipping in through your low belly. Just moving through that hip joint. 1 more. Okay, now straighten the left leg back behind you and then sweep it out to the left. Land the heel down in line with your right knee. Point the toes straight forward. Crawl your hands a bit further ahead of your shoulders. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to round your spine. Sit back towards your right heel. Do this twice more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come forward. Keep the right hand where it is. And now reach your left arm up, big open twist. This time as you reach under and through, slide the right hand as far forward as you need to so that you can land your outer left arm, left shoulder, left ear to the earth. Keep reaching underneath you, peek up and under your right bicep, 3 breaths. Next breath in, slide the right hand underneath. Press down to unravel, land your hands. Sweep the left leg straight back, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to that upper left arm and land the foot outside your left pinky finger. Now open your left toes out to the left. Come up onto the tips of your fingers, and sometimes it feels good to walk your back knee back. Okay? Now as you breathe in, send the weight of the hips forward, give a little lift of your chest. As you breathe out, guide your hips back and bow down. Do that twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now rebend that front knee, keep the right hand where it is. One more time, twist the left arm up, open the chest, and now reach back with your left fingers. If it feels comfortable in the right knee, start to lift your right heel up and catch the top of the right foot. Remember, if that's too intense, just keep the foot down, hold your left hip, and spin the chest open. We got 3 big breaths here. Full inhale. As you exhale, let go of your back foot. Bring your hands forward, and let's heel toe the left foot to the center of your mat. Take your left toes a bit further forward until you can send your hips back, working to straighten your front leg. Curl your left toes straight up towards the sky. Then walk your hands up and over to the left until you're on the outside edge of your left leg. Reach up and over to the top left corner of your mat and start to bow over your leg. Curl those toes straight up to the sky. 3 full big breaths. Okay, inhale, come back center, rebend the front knee. Slide that left leg back, child's pose, 3 breaths. Any variation of the hands if you'd like, palms in prayer. Walk your elbows forward. As you press the hands together, tuck your chin and let the thumbs move to the space between your shoulder blades. 3 breaths. Release the arms. Slide your hands back to sit up on your shins. Point the toes back. You can always sit up on a rolled up towel or a blanket underneath you if you need some extra support. Now, take a big breath in and reach your arms up. Spin your pinky fingers back. Do a big backstroke of the arms and then interlace your hands behind you. Bend at your elbows, slide your thumbs up, and then reach your fists over to tuck towards your right hip. And it's going to be tempting to wing your right elbow to the right. Zip it back in and lengthen up tall. On your exhale, let your right ear move towards your right shoulder. I really like to close the eyes and let the jaw go really slack here. So this might feel like enough. If you want a little more release, as you breathe in, start to lift your chin up towards the top right corner of the room. Exhale, draw the chin down. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, bring the neck back to neutral, stretch the arms straight back. A little bow forward and down. Drop the chin, reach the pinky fingers tall. And keep the fingers interlaced, pull yourself back up, and let's go to the other side. So bend your elbows, slide your fist to your outer left hip. Wrap your left elbow back, lengthen your spine, and then start to move your left ear towards your left shoulder. Again, really relaxed across the jaw, separate the top and the bottom teeth. Stay here, or inhale, lift the chin up, and exhale, slowly drag it down. Just 2 more. Inhale, bring the neck back to neutral. Again, stretch the arms straight back behind you. Bow forward, reach the pinky fingers high. Big breath in. And out. Okay, release the fingers, rise yourself up. Shift the hips to one side, the heels to the other. Sweep the legs out from underneath you, and we're going to come to lie down on our backs. So bring yourself down. Catch the front of the knees. As you relax the head, draw the thighs close and into the chest. And we're going to start to circle the knees in opposite directions. So open the knees out to the sides, circle them down, and back together. Do that twice more. In, out, wide, together. One more. Okay, now bring the knees in. You're going to keep a hold of the left knee with the left hand and let it drape out to the left. From here, flex your right foot up towards the sky. So this is a half happy baby pose. Wrap your right hand either to the back of the right knee. You can hold the outer right calf, the right ankle, or perhaps wrap your fingers around the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Then plug your right heel down, keeping it stacked over the knee, and take 3 big breaths into the hips. And the next time you inhale, bring the thighs towards each other. And then let's cross the right ankle over the left thighs. We're making a figure 4 shape of the legs. Take the hands through the windows of the legs. Lace the hands to either the left hamstring or the left shin. Think about your right knee moving away from the body as your left thigh gathers in a bit closer. Relax the shoulders as best you can and take 3 more big breaths right here. Inhale. As we exhale, release your left leg. Catch your right shin into your chest and straighten your left leg long. So we're going to move into a twist here. So as we do this, I find it quite helpful to actually shimmy the hips a few inches to the right first, and then bring the right knee across the body to the left in a twist. You can always place anything like a pillow underneath your right knee here, and then take your arms out wide into a big T shape. Breathe across your chest. Okay, so there's going to be a little bit of movement here with the arms. Okay, so we're going to move into T shape of the shoulders. So the inhale, the right arm is going to start to circle up and overhead. Try to drag the fingers across the floor. And then as you exhale, reach the right fingers past the left. Curl your right shoulder up and let the chin draw into the chest. Now the right hand is going to follow that same pathway all the way up, like you're drawing a big crescent across the floor. And then open the right arm out to the right. Okay, do this nice and slow, 2 more at your own pace. You can always pause in one spot if it feels extra sticky. Last one. Okay, hang out in this twist. This might be where you stay. If you'd like a little more for the last few breaths, draw your left thigh more to the middle of your mat. Bend your left knee so your left heel is crawling up towards the right. And then slide your right fingers down, and you may or may not catch your left foot with your right fingers. Last few breaths. as you exhale, release your left leg. Catch your right knee and bring yourself back to center. Both hands catch both knees, hug them into the chest, and again, opposing circles, let the knees move around. Okay, so coming back into that half happy baby pose, holding the front of the right shin, start to drape the right knee out to the right. Okay, you don't have to pull, just let the weight of the arm help out the weight of gravity. Now flex your left foot straight up. The left hand can either hold the back of the left knee, the left calf, the left ankle, or the pinky toe edge of that left foot. Plug the left thigh straight down and take 3 big breaths down into your hips. Breathe in. And as we breathe out, let's bring the inner thighs towards each other and then help that left ankle to cross over the right thigh. Figure 4 shape, thread the hands either to the right hamstring or the right shin. The left knee moves away from you as the right thigh gathers in a little closer. 3 big breaths. Full breath in. As you exhale, release the hold of the legs. Catch your left knee, hug it into the belly as you let the right leg straighten out long. Feel some relief through the front of the right hip. And then let's move into that twist. So pick up your hips, slide them a few inches to the left, and then help that left knee across the body to your right. Open the arms out wide into that big T shape. Breathe down into your low back. And then 3 big circles through this T-spine shape. So your left arm now is going to circle up and overhead. Tickle the floor as you reach past your right arm. Lift through your left shoulder. Draw your chin to your chest. And then we'll open up that same way. Circle out, back, and wide. All right, you got 2 more like that. Move at your own pace. Last one. And then enjoy the twist. This might be where you stay. If you want a little more, walk your right thigh, that's your straightened leg, a bit closer to the middle of your mat. Bend through the right knee so the heel moves up towards the bum, and then the left arm might reach down to hold the right toes. Last few breaths. Next exhale, release those right toes. Help your left knee to come back into center. As you lay flat, both knees hug into the chest. Last time, circle the thighs down into the hip sockets. Okay, so option 1, you can simply let both knees now open like a book to the left and to the right. Or a full happy baby, flex the feet up, hold either the back of the knees, the outer shins, the ankles, or the edges of the feet. Plug the thigh bones down and take 3 more big breaths. And the next time you breathe out, hug the knees into the chest. Let's curl the chin in. Big inhale. And exhale. Free the legs to go long. Let the arms soften by your sides. If you have any layers you want to put on for a rest, grab some layers. And then relax the head and the neck. Soften the jaw, close the eyes, and just let all of those movements start to percolate down into the cells of the body. If it's possible to let the bones get a bit heavier, let them be heavy. And let go of any need to control the breath. And just be in the space of your body, of your breath, and everything in between. No expectations, nothing to get done here, just be. And so, of course, you can stay as long as you like in this rest. If you do have places to be and things to get done, just take 3 more slow, full, intentional breaths. The next time you take a big breath in, stretch your arms up and over your head, let out a big sigh or a yawn. And bend your knees. Just tip yourself gently to one side. And then ease your way on up into a comfortable seat. And from this place, just place the hands together at chest center. And carrying with you into whatever's next with this intention of space for your breath and for your body to feel whatever it is you need to feel. Full inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me here in the mountains. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night or whenever it is for you. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you.